Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. Brawlins. Or Seki? So Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, this is no news to any of you who've been following WWE for a long time. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are now together, and that's cool and all. I'm not opposed to wrestlers dating each other. You're on the road with people 365 days a year. Relationships are going to develop, and they might blossom into even more things. It's just the nature of the beast when you travel with people for such a long time. I think it's kind of cute they're together. There weren't a couple that I ever saw being together. Not that I kind of look at, wrestlers on the WWE page and be like, oh my god, I want these guys to date. But, I never really saw them as a couple. But who am I to say that, oh, they shouldn't be a couple because they don't seem like a good pairing. So, all power to them. With Becky Lynch being, many would say, one of the best things coming out of 2019, I would say more so the beginning than mid-2019. And Seth Rollins being Universal Champion, he's not the hottest he's ever been. But together, these two are probably, I would say, the most over on Raw. And I can't really say that because I don't watch Raw, but I'm just assuming they're the most over on Raw. You combine those two forces and you have one big power. Now, of course, this isn't the only couple in WWE. Of course, Andrade and Charlotte are together. Zelina Vega and Aleister Black are married. Nikki Cross and Killian Dane just got married. I believe Sarah Logan is married to Rowe from the War Raiders. I'm going to call them War Raiders. I don't give a fuck what their name is now. Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano are married. There's plenty of couples in WWE. As you would guess, because they're the most over, they're going to get screen time. And you know what? That's fine, I guess. If here and there you want to, have them in the same angle or in the same shot, that's cool and all. But it comes to a degree where it doesn't become cute anymore, and it just becomes downright annoying. And Stomping Grounds is the place and time where I say enough with the Rollins angle. I get they are in a real relationship, and I know what you're all thinking. Tyler, you watch Stomping Grounds? And let me stop you right there. I did not watch the full pay-per-view, nor did I intend to watch it. I just was off on Sunday, which is rare that I'm ever off on a Sunday. And I was like, well, what do I do? I'm making videos. I'm working on my G1 Climax, Mat-Based Combat G1 Climax happening the same day as New Japan G1 Climax. Check that out when it goes up on July 6th, by the way. Cheap plug. I'm working on videos, and I've spent like my entire day working on videos. And I get to like 8 p.m. and I'm like, what do I do now that I'm done? I don't feel like editing anymore. Gotta go watch some TV, get ready for work tomorrow. And I get done all that by like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, isn't Stomping Grounds? Let me check Twitter, see what's going on. So I check Twitter, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying, oh my god, this is a good pay-per-view. This is surprisingly good. And I'm like, you know what? Despite the fact that I'm not at all, and I mean not at all, probably the opposite of excited for Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin as the main event, I'll tune in and watch the main event, see how it goes with the special guest referee stipulation. So I tune in to the main event, and who is the special guest referee, you ask? Why, Lacey Evans, of course. Why? I don't fucking know. So Lacey Evans is the referee. The crowd doesn't like this at all. They're chanting AEW. They're chanting Daniel Bryan. They're chanting CM Punk. Mind you, it sounds like there's probably like 100 people in that arena. But they're chanting all types of shit during this angle, and I can't blame them. I'm about to turn the shit off. And then I hear a Becky chant. I'm like, this all makes sense now. So as time passes by, Baron Corbin's cheating. He's doing every he can to win. And Lacey Evans is turning a blind eye to all of this. And, later in the match, he starts kicking Seth and slapping on the face, and then it comes to the point towards the end where she low blows Seth Rollins. Baron Corbin lays Seth out on with a end of days, and Becky comes out to save the day, takes down Lacey Evans. No referee comes in. Seth Rollins picks up the win over Baron Corbin, and Becky and Seth pose. And wait, Becky slapped Seth on the ass. I might get some controversial comments for this one, but that was only okay because Becky is the woman and Seth is the man. If it's the other way around, trust me, that would not have gone down the way it did. And I'm like, why? Why? I get that they're together. You don't have to keep on fucking putting it in my face that they're together. I get it. This is the thing that annoys me about this whole relationship. And I'm not annoyed with their relationship. Their relationship isn't bothering me or hurting me in the slightest. Let them be together. If they're happy, they're happy. Fine by me. But WWE putting their relationship on screen as this ongoing angle is what annoys me. Because You have so many couples in WWE right now, and none of them are getting the same treatment that Becky and Seth are getting right now. I mean, it's all over their social media, their Twitter, their Instagram, their Facebook, their Snapchat if they fucking have one. Week after week, I see clips on YouTube of Seth and Becky backstage, or Seth coming to his aid, or at house shows. Becky comes out to celebrate with Seth, and it's like, that's fine and all, but do you have to do it like every fucking week? I don't know, like a lot of you might be thinking, but Tyler, they've done this with Rusev and Lana before. Here's the thing about Rusev and Lana. Let me talk about that real quick. Rusev and Lana, first of all, I don't even know what the fuck they're even at this point. Second of all, Rusev and Lana, when they were together on screen, you know, from that 2014 to, I would say 2017, because that's when Lana went on a singles run, you didn't really see them together anymore. From 2014 to 2017, Lana and Rusev kind of had this dynamic. You know, they're heels. Lana's always on the outside trying to get Rusev the win. It's a manager-wrestler dynamic. That's fine. There is a wrestler-manager dynamic. We see it all the time, especially when it's a heel manager with a heel wrestler. We're used to it. But when it's babyface and babyface together and there's no heel wrestler dynamic and they're just together on screen, and it's just after the match they're celebrating, before the match they're celebrating, during the backstage segments they're celebrating, and they're kissing and what, that's when it's like, we get it, they're together. I never got the sense that Rusev and Lana were really together up until that feud that Rusev did with Lana in like 2015 with Dolph Ziggler and Summer Rae, if any of you guys remember that feud. I never really got that sense they were together. Like Zelina Vega and Aleister Black, I don't get the sense they're together. Charlotte Andrade, they don't even never recognize that they're together. But Becky and Seth, all out in the world for you to see it, they're together. And you must know that they're together because they're the top guys in the company. And it's not the first time we've had this whole situation going on. Before Miz and Maurice, there was Edge and Lita. Edge and Lita were like they were that back in the day. Wherever Edge went, so was Lita. And that dynamic worked because, one, Lita complimented Edge so well as both of them being great heels that they just made it work, and you were annoyed because you were supposed to be annoyed. You were supposed to hate it. And they were all up in your face with them making out with each other. It was a different product at the time. They could make out and grope each other. Hell, there was a live sex celebration that you'll never ever hear about again. But there was a live sex celebration at one point. They were all up on each other back in the day. But the thing was, Edge was the top guy. Lita also, if anything, worked the manager role for Edge the whole time. The whole time. She was managing Edge. She was helping him get the wins, the sneaky wins. Becky doesn't do that. And you know the thing that really made me laugh last night is that this match went, how long did this match go? About almost 20 minutes last night. But it took Becky the last 2 minutes of the match to come out and fucking assist on her boyfriend. Becky is a terrible girlfriend. Can we just explain that? It was a almost 20-minute match that Seth and Baron had last night. And Lacey was cheating the whole time. But Becky came out at the last minute. Not after she slapped in the face. Not after she let Baron Corbin powerbomb on the table. Not after she was, tying her shoe during the pins. Not during any of that. But after the low blow spot, when she basically all but had her hands on his nuts, did she come out. That part made me laugh because it's like, you mean to tell me there was no point in that 15-minute gap where Becky thought, I should go help my boyfriend? You see what I mean? If Becky had come out any sooner, the nut shot could have been avoided, the slap could have been avoided, the powerbomb spot could have been avoided. Hell, if Becky would have came out when she knew Lacey was the special guest, why didn't Becky come out when she knew Lacey came out? When Lacey came out and had the referee shirt on, why didn't Becky just come out and be by her man's side? I would have been fine with that, but it just made me laugh because it's like she came out the last minute, and that's ruined the whole thing for me as well. Because it just makes no sense. Because in real life, that shit wouldn't have happened. I'm not gonna keep ranting, but at the end of the day, I just find this angle to be annoying. Once again, Becky and Seth as an item. That's fine. I don't care that they're together. Let love be love. Whatever. They could be together if they want. Pride Month all day, every day. Two men want to be together, that's fine by me. But the thing is, I don't need to know about it every fucking minute of waking second of my day that they're together. Calm down. Just let it go a little bit. I'm not saying you can't bring it up at all, but just bring it down a little bit. We understand they're together now. So dial it back. Maybe not Becky come out and help a member again. Be fine with that. Maybe a segment or here every once in a while would be fine. But this notion that they must be together all the time on screen every single week. I don't watch Raw, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, guys, and tell me what you guys think about the whole Brown situation. Yeah, comment down below. Love you guys always. I'll talk to you later. Peace out, guys.